Lots of designers use splines to create smooth, curved geometry, but sometimes this can cause problems with manufacturing. Some CNC machines won't handle splines, for instance, when cutting the flat pattern of a sheet metal part, and oftentimes cleaning up this process manually can be really time-consuming. So here's a tip that might save you a ton of time if you've ever run into this problem in the past. Here, I have a simple sheet metal part, and a couple of the flange profiles for the edge flanges are splines, namely these two here. I'll activate the flat pattern. Now you can see that if you could cut this flat pattern on a CNC, all it would take then are a couple of bends to create the part. But if the CNC can't handle the splines, we're in trouble. Let me switch over to the SOLIDWORKS drawing. Now the first step in converting the splines into polylines is to save this drawing as a DXF. So I'll go to Save As and choose DXF from the File Type dropdown. Now, we need to use another tool. You might remember the DWG editor from earlier versions of SOLIDWORKS. New in SOLIDWORKS 2011, the DWG editor has been replaced with a new 2D editor called DraftSite, which you can download for free from the SOLIDWORKS website. Just go to Support, Downloads, and you'll find it under the free CAD Tools section, right by eDrawings and SOLIDWORKS Explorer. I'll open DraftSite on my machine. DraftSite looks pretty similar to the old DWG editor, but it's more powerful. Now, I can open the DXF I saved out of SOLIDWORKS in DraftSite. You can see the flat pattern here, and if I select either of the splines, you'll notice that they are indeed splines in the properties. Now I need them to be polylines. Now I could rigorously trace the spline with the polyline tool, which might take an agonizingly long time and be somewhat frustrating. So instead, let me show you a much better way. I'll just go to File, Save As, and from the File Type dropdown, I'll choose the R12 ASCII DXF file type. This will automatically convert the splines to polylines for me, because in Release 12 of AutoCAD, splines don't exist. I'll give this file a name, and click Save. The final step is simply reopening the file. So I'll close out of the current file, click Open, browse for the new file, and open it. Notice when I select the former splines, you can see in the properties that they're now indeed polylines, so that this part can be machined on a CNC.